So we've already done a video on IRA to Roth conversions. Let's peek behind the curtain a little bit so that the client understands the details of the timing in the material that we ask for. So the first question would be, why do we wait until the end of the year to ask for the client's tax return?
That's a great question. The reason we wait to the end of the year is because we want to have as much information as possible. And so when we're trying to work with your CPA to determine what the optimal strategy is for a conversion, we really just need as much data as possible, and many things can happen throughout the years with bonuses, job changes, retirements, etc.
The information on someone's tax return is pretty personal, and sometimes our clients are not quite sure why we are asking for that. So let's let them know what information you're looking at on that tax return when you're considering an IRA to Roth conversion.
Big reason I always ask for a tax return is because when we ask a client about their income, what they think their income is and what shows up on their tax return can be two very different things, even if they're not a business owner, if they're just a W-2 employee. Because when you ask an employee what their income is, they might think about what actually shows up in their checking account every month. But there's many numbers on your pay stub. There's your gross, there's your federally taxable gross, and then somewhere way down there, there's your net. So I'm really just trying to make sure that we understand all the different forms of income. And then again, sometimes clients forget to tell us about certain forms of income.
And then there is a little bit of a time crunch between when we ask for their tax return and when we have to process that conversion. So we've got a October to December time frame. Let's talk about that a little bit, why there's an urgency to get that finished before the end of the year.
Yeah, so it has to be done by the end of the year. And I don't want to start those calculations ideally until November because I want as much data as possible. And some of the investment data doesn't even come out until the beginning of December or even the middle of December. And a lot of people's CPAs want to take off at the end of the year because they're getting ready to start a busy tax season. So I'm trying to do these calculations for dozens of families every year and coordinate with their CPAs. So it's just important that we get that previous year's tax return in a timely fashion. We get their year-to-date, payroll stubs if they have those, and we just get that data in so I can kind of process it really quickly and try to coordinate with their CPA.
Well, thank you so much for clarifying that. I think that's going to help our clients when we do reach out for that information and they understand that it is urgent.
It'll be another fun October, November.
It will.